Hello everyone, this is the beginning of the landing gear series for modeling and assembly. There will be a total of 6 components, and then at the end, in the last video, the final assembly as shown here will be created. So let's start with the lower link, which is this part here. I have also put the same part on the side so you can follow along. So let's create a new part first. I'm going to options to change my units to millimeters, and I can bring back my reference model. Okay, so I'm going to use the front plane and start sketching some lines approximation, and then we will provide dimensions at the end. So this is just a center line for reference. So I'm going to start with this dimension here. I'm replicating the shape. So now let's see, this is 10. From here to here we have 30. Then from here to here we have 15. The overall length is 180. And this dimension here is 30. As well as this one. So these two are 30. Okay. So now that we have that, we're going to create this middle section. For that, I'm just gonna, again, make an approximation of what I think it will be. So like that. So this dimension here is, first let me assign some relationships. So I want these two lines to be parallel to each other. So I'm just gonna select both and click on parallel. If you notice, this line changed. So the distance from here to this line is 20. And from here to this line here is, oops, try one more time. This is supposed to be 70. Okay, can close this and can just draw another line here. Now that I have the this created, I can select everything and go to mirror about the center line that I just created and hit OK. Hit OK one more time, and we can go to Extruded boss to create the depth. And the depth of this is going to be 25 millimeters. Once you have that, we can click OK. Next, we apply these round edges. We can do it in a couple ways. You can either create a circle and make a cut, or we can just go to the fillet and select the edges that we want to fillet and provide a dimension. In this case, we want this to be 12.5. Click on that and hit enter and hit OK. And that's how you create that round shape. Next, we'll do the holes. We're going to select the top plane, and let's create a few holes here. So this is first one, and let's do the other one here. these holes are supposed to be 15 in diameter. Now let me apply some relationships. So I want these two holes to be equal to each other. And let's hit OK. Now we're ready to create a cut. Let's go to Extruded Cut. And under direction 1, we're going to say through all in both directions. If you do through all or blind, it'll just go to one direction. So we want to make sure that we have these both selected and hit OK. So that's the whole creation. Now we'll do the fillets. Let's go to fillets. So if you notice here, there are fillets around the part. So let's hit fillet, and the fillet dimension is, the radius is just 1 millimeter. So we're going to select that face. If you notice, almost the entire part edge is selected. We just need this other part here. And let's hit OK to see how it looks. It looks fine to me. However, we still need some fillets on this area. So let's click back on fillet. The radius is already 1 millimeter. So select that face. And this face also need a fillet. So let's hit OK. So let's now let's click on one more time, fillet, and select this face here. And let's hit OK. And this is how you create this lower link. On the next video, we will continue with the assembly part. We will do the piston and the shaft. And this concludes this first video. Thank you for watching.